This is Justice League Europe, issue number 5, and I thought I'd review this one cause it kinda ties into the current Terrifical series. I mentioned this issue in one of my reviews of that. This is the one where Caveman Smithers shows up, and in the Terrificals he has become their main baddie. He has become Dr. Doom. So we've got this cover here, the team, they're fighting Caveman Smithers in the background, and at the forefront we have Albino Man and his missus, and Albino Man is saying, "Now that I found you, baby, nothing's gonna tear us apart. Love will tear you apart, mate." Joyce Division said that. Also, Supergirl and the Flask are on the cover, and they aren't in the actual comic. Justice League Europe was a spin-off of Justice League, obviously, and it had the same writers, Kevin Giffen and Jim DeMatteis. But I always felt that this book wasn't that good. Their run on the main Justice League book, it was really good. It was silly, but they were also serious. They didn't start with like 100% absurdity. They did some quite serious stories to set up leading into the silliness. Stuff like the grey area with Dr. Fates, or the stuff with Miracle Man and the Eternals, or the one where they all become zombies. But Justice League Europe, on the other hand, it didn't really bother spending the time setting up the characters or setting up the team. It just went straight away for the same humorous style. The team is led by Captain Ataman, and I like that character, but really, I didn't like a lot of the Europe team. I like Animals Man, but he is written out really quick, and the Flask, Wally West, he's good, Supergirl. But another thing is, other than the Flask, it really does feel like the B-listers. And they could have used some sincere establishing at the start, setting up their characters, setting up the team, as opposed to just some more humour about bureaucracy and disorganisation and all the characters doing little comedy routines and dialogues. One thing this book has is pretty women. This one is Albino Man's wife, and she's pretty, and the other one is the team's public relations officer, and she is absolutely gorgeous. I like her a lot. Albino Man, he has gotten amnesia, that hard trick, innit? And he can't remember things, he can't remember his wife. And his wife is like, "Come on, you remember us, didn't ya?" But he doesn't. And there's the PR woman again, looking really pretty. I like her so much. And there's the Vision, Captain Ataman. He has gone for a meeting with the main Justice League team. And here's Mr. Fantasticals and his wife. That was kind of one of the other things about this team, actually. The members, they nearly all had wives. Mr. Fantasticals, Animals Man, Albino Man, Iron Man. It was kind of refreshing. I like when superheroes have wives, cause I want a wife too. And there, look, she is gorgeous, isn't she? I don't know if she even appears in comics anymore, but she should be in loads, cause she is proper beautiful. When Albino Man, he was dead for a while, and his missus got married again. She married Caveman Smithers, and there he is. He comes barging in, demanding to see his wife. And Mr. Fantasticals and Animals Man, they are there. And then back in New York, we have got a little cameo appearance by Gwen Stefani. And we get a fight with Caveman Smithers, Mr. Fantasticals and Animals Man. But it really boils down to a one-on-one between him and Albino Man over their collective wife. Then Captain Ataman, he comes back home and he finds they are trashing the Justice League's headquarters. And Mr. Burns shows up as well. And they are fighting there, and Captain Ataman, he gets angry. And he breaks up the fight and he tells them all off. Then, at the end, a little bit later on, Captain Ataman has a heart-to-heart with Albino Man, basically saying that he came down too hard on him, and that they are all friends, and it's a nice little character moment. Another one of my criticisms of Justice League Europe was the villains, and this issue was previously evident of that. The main team, they were off fighting Desperado and Lowballs. This team were fighting a minor character. But now that this character has been repurposed in newer comics, this issue is recontextualized a bit. I didn't feel like they are battling some Z-list goofball. And before, I actually thought this was just an okay issue. I like it a bit more now. I do think that the amnesia plot with a beautiful woman claiming to be your wife, that could be handled a lot sexier, with some male rape overtones, which I am into. So I'm going to rate this comic 7 thumbs up.